everyone. I am so excited. We're back on All Access. And what I love about All Access, George, is the fact that I get to drill down and just find out from somebody's personal experience and what they've gone through so that we can learn. And today on this show, I have George Kagwe. George is a friend, but more than that, he's an entrepreneur. He's the founder of 4Up Digital, and he's an entertainer. And one of the questions I get, the biggest question I get is, I want to start a business. What business can I start? So I thought, let me bring somebody who is, has had the experience of being in business and started his own business to kind of just answer that question for me. So George, let's just get straight into it. Maybe you can just start with, how did you get into business? Was it something you've always wanted to do? Did you just find yourself in it? And were you afraid about going into it? Many questions, but yeah.
Well, thank you, Rina. I can start off from a point of, many people start a business for different reasons. So people start a business because of they want extra money, or they saw their neighbor and everybody in their family start a certain business, the M-Pesa phenomenon. You saw an M-Pesa shop, so you want to start an M-Pesa shop because that person told you they got 100K a month.
Yeah.
Other people comes from a point of passion. So you're passionate about something, and so you want to be able to bring change to that certain sphere of influence or industry. So for me, way back, I remember from when I was young, my mom had a business. She used to have a wholesale shop, and we used to be taken to that shop a lot. She even had a shop in Kenyatta Market, and then she moved to Huruma. And so from a young age, I saw my parents just get into business after business after business after business.
Okay.
So it's something that I was very familiar with. But at the same time, I grew up knowing some cousins who started a business. They became wealthy. I saw their life. And being the kind of person I am, as I got into the job market, I remember my first job was in our national air carrier, Kenya Airways. And it used to pain me, staying in a cubicle. It used to pain me being in that cubicle. 9 to 5, just chilling. Going Excel, Word, sending emails, and that's it, I go home. And I'm like, I have so much energy in me, I need to be out there, I need to do something. So even the course that I studied in university, I have a degree in information technology. I never really held a job in information technology, but I worked in risk and audit management, I've worked in HR.
You've worked in risk?
Yes.
And audit?
Yes.
Okay.
And audit management. And I used to sell a software called Teammate, and I sold it to many people in this country and also in Africa. So I flew around. I got to see a lot of African countries. Went to South Africa, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Nigeria, you name it. And I came to really love who we are as Kenyans, first of all, but also the environment in Kenya. In Zimbabwe, it's very hard for you, for example, to start a business. The cost of entry in terms of starting a business, even as a Zimbabwean themselves, it's very hard for them to start a business themselves. So I came to appreciate the fact that we are very entrepreneurial, we are people of side hustles, So it's something that I've always wanted to do, and more so mine came from a passion point of view. So I got out of work because I did something that was very good for my life. I did a course called Mizizi, where I found my passion and my purpose in life. And I found it was entertainment. And so I tried being an actor for 9 months, 2012. My dad passed on in 2011 December, went through a depression period. I quit my job, all up in arms. I'm like, I'm going to do what I love, but it was based on one thing. One day when I was with my father in hospital, just before he died, a month before, and I asked him, he was selling a house, and I asked him, when you get this money, what will you do? He told me, you know what, my son? And I was with my mom. What I will do, I'll buy a Mercedes Benz. I can't believe I worked hard all this time in my life, and I've never driven the car of my dreams. And that changed my thinking, it changed how I approached life. It's not really about money per se, but it's about doing the things that you love,
Wow.
So that made me quit my job, and I went to do what I love. So I went to do acting for 9 months. I got only one job in those 9 months. I was the brokest ever.
Why only 1 month? What happened? One gig, sorry, out of the 9 months.
I tried everything. I went for all auditions. I went for every audition that you could think of, I went for because I'm an actor. And I only landed one job, and that was thanks to a friend of mine who is now a business partner. And I hosted a Groove nomination night in 2012. And so after 9 months, I was done. I gave up because I was like, you know what, I can't continue like this. I'm trying to fend for myself, my family at the same time, because we sold a house. My dad didn't leave a will, it's a whole story. And so I was kind of housing, paying for that rent and all that stuff. So I decided to go back to the job market. I wanted to go back to my old job. That door was shut, closed, and I found a job in entertainment, and I became a sales executive in entertainment. And so from there, I learned how to make entertainment a business. You can't just focus in one way and be an actor, but you can use that talent that you have and also the knowledge to get more business in various ways from corporates. So through eventing, through video production, whatever it is. So that's how I landed now my last job.
Wow. I want to unpack this because there's so many lessons from just that,
Yes.
you know. And I want to just look at each of them through that experience. So please subscribe if you want to watch this next video. We are on Money Wise All Access, and I am Rina Hicks.